Hi, I'm John Courtney and welcome to IT Security 101, Protecting and Securing Computer Networks. Over this course we'll be identifying some of the most common security threats associated with computer networks and the best ways to reduce the risk of them occurring on your network. It has long been said that security is the measure of how long a system takes to be compromised. A good example being that a long enough password is considered to be secure due to the fact that it would take longer than a human lifetime to be broken. Although it's impossible for security by its nature to be absolute, what we can do is reduce the risk of a breach as much as possible by following best practice, which is normally an ongoing task rather than a one-off project. In terms of assessing network security, we'll be going over some vulnerability assessment methods which will allow you to see what needs to be fixed and where. Also, and this point is critical, we'll be covering the legal implications of running any such tests, as it's often the case that organisational networks are interconnected in ways that are not immediately obvious, the specifics of each network being unique to each organisation's infrastructure. However, a network is only as secure as the people who control and access it, which is something we'll be covering in more detail throughout the course. Also covered on this course are some methods that you can use to ensure that users on your network are following best practice in regards to IT security, as well as making them more aware of this at the same time. I've found it's often the case that users will ignore best practice when it comes to password policies in order to make things easier for themselves, which is why monitoring this is particularly important for the security of your network, especially if these credentials are used for external access or for cloud-based services. Now that we've gone over the course outline, let's move on to the first part of the course, an overview of the different types of security in relation to computer networks.